Yeah, I was just wondering if you could sit with me for a little while. I'm feeling a bit panic attacky today. I went into town. I know I can feel it. Shit, I get so contrived the second the cameras come on. I'm not good at this. I need to practice. I'm such an effervescent, extroverted person, and authenticity is of the highest value to me. I actually find any modicum of inauthenticity really off-putting in myself and in others. I just feel really unsafe around it. And I can feel myself become inauthentic once the cameras go on. I don't know. I just try to like modulate my behavior to be, I don't know, whatever. I've just been enculturated to be riddled with shame. Let me let my defenses down, right? Let me just get vulnerable. How can I be vulnerable? Today, okay, I have something to tell you. I have something to tell you. I've never taken a shit in a public bathroom before because I'm too evolved, too high class, honey, too high IQ. I took my first shit in a public bathroom today because I was about to get on the bus and I began to have a panic attack. I don't know. Well, I do know. Do you know why? It's because I had a quarter of a glass of wine and a shot of whiskey before I went out because my dumb bitch friend was like, Ava, let your inhibitions go. I was like, you know what? Yeah. My bitch ass is gonna do what you say. And what happens? What happens when I'm on an erratic sleep schedule, and I have some candy, and I'm procrastinating getting ready, so I'm like late out the door, so I'm stressed and rushing. Uh, what happens? I'll tell you what happens. Today I have a panic attack at the bus station as I'm getting ready to go home. I suddenly feel it in my belly. I feel it. I'm sitting there. And this like Indian woman's talking to me and she's like, oh, I like your nails. I was like, yeah, I love me too. I make them myself. When I make a YouTube channel in the future, I don't fucking know when it's going to be alright because I procrastinate. I'm going to get banned. Because whatever. I won't summon it. I won't manifest it into my experience. But yeah, look at my nails, okay? They're yellow. I make the color myself. I love everybody, I promise. So, love hearts, love hearts. Do you see? Because I am a girl. This is just everything. This is the entire experience of being a girl. Just getting around like this. You don't need a vagina anymore. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Shut up. Right, panic attack, right? This Indian woman, she's talking to me, love your nails. Oh my God, she's showing her other friend and like, yeah. Everyone, wherever I go out, right? Wherever I go out. And I love it. Come and talk to me, you know? And so it's the same always like, oh my God, I mean, how do you do anything? Oh, so cool, blah, 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 whatever. And I'm always bragging, yeah, do them myself, make them myself. It's pretty cool though, right? Like I have a cool skill. Do you see how glossy that is? ASMR. Oh, maybe I should do an ASMR video one of these days. That'd be really good. So anyway, talking about my panic attack at the freaking bus station, I felt my stomach begin to go, and I thought, oh no, because I want to shit at home. I don't want to do a public bathroom shit. That is so beneath me. No, stop being silly. Stop being silly. It's not beneath me. But I've never done it before, and I just want the comfort of home. My baby bitch ass needs the comfort of home. I'm such a homebody. But I was right next to a gym. I'm like walking. Hey, I'm having a panic attack. Do you have somewhere I can go to the bathroom? And then I went to the bathroom, and then I don't know, Rita Ora was playing in the bathroom or something while I was taking a shit. Had diarrhea in the public bathroom. Very classy of me. I must admit, I did feel a sense of emancipation after because I thought, well, check it off the bucket list. And also, my bowels felt empty. I wish we could like demystify defecation. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm sure there's like some primordial. I mean, obviously there is, right? There's a primordial underbelly. There's probably like religious enculturation, just habitual, like wounding and shame around defecation. And then there's also like probably something primordial. We understand there's like isn't even a biohazard. We must sense that within our system somehow. So it's passed down. Anyway, I just needed you to be with me for a second because I'm feeling quite frail. I'm feeling pretty fragile. Feeling pretty beautiful too. I mean, goddamn, look at the glow. Do you see this? If I can look greasy head to toe, that's me. No, I was gonna make a sexual comment, but I'll save that. Look at what I have on my desk. Money. She's balling. She's got a pound coin. Right. Do you know what's really sad? I know I can contribute to saving the world. That's very grandiose. I'm being silly, but I do know I have incarnated to be conversational and uplifting and airy in my personality. Oh, quick side note, I'm actually inventing a personality system that is predicated on the elements: fire, air, water, and earth. I'm inventing it and patenting it, and you're gonna have to pay to hear me talk about it. Right, I know I'm supposed to be conversational. I'm supposed to uplift people. I'm supposed to be a mirror for people to help them like see themselves. I'm also supposed to be like a cool and edgy tranny that can just like help cut through some of the tension around transgenderism. I mean, I think we're all feeling it, right? We're all feeling it. It is such a hot button issue. If you're a guy that likes trannies, it's shameful and you're called a faggot. If you're a tranny, don't get me started, okay? People don't want to be seen with you, and then you have to contend with your own internal dissonance, right? Contending with your biology and whatnot. And then the natal vag girls as well are feeling it because they're being gaslit. It's like, you need to let bitches like me flop their dick out in front of your little girl's face in the locker room, right? Or you're a bigot. Obviously, that's a bit hyperbolic, but that's sort of in the air right now. And also this gaslighting of like, trans women are women. End of story. Like, you're not allowed to talk about it, otherwise you're a bigot. You're not allowed to question it. I think women who are inclined to be more insecure and maybe have certain traumas are already sort of cornered. Like, I just don't feel comfortable about this. Okay, you can do what you want. I just don't think you're a woman. They should be allowed, right? They should be allowed a space at the table. But we're not allowing them a space at the table. We're like, what? You don't think I'm a woman? I am a woman, bitch, you fucking bigot. You know, if you don't want to date a tranny, it makes you a transphobe. Like, you should just date them. You should just be okay. As if like the dick isn't there. As if I don't know, we're just supposed to pretend. There's just so much gaslighting around it, right? And even amongst us trannies, it's like we secretly have the goal to be women, like women, females. And if we detect any maleness, like there is maleness. Look at the size of my hands. Like, you know, they're not that manly, but they are large because I'm a male. Like, I am a male. There's no way around that. I am a male. Yeah, I consider myself a woman. One day we can get into the philosophy extensively, right? That's obviously debated and people are going to disagree, and that's completely fine. But I am a male. Like, it's observable under a microscope, and various biomarkers will indicate that. Not all biomarkers, I suppose. I have sort of altered myself biologically to a certain degree, right? Like, it's pretty mixed, actually. I tend not to say I'm biologically male. I tend not to usually. I tend to say I'm genetically male because that's more the immutable aspects of biology that I can't change, you know. But certain aspects of biology, like secondary sex characteristics or neurology or endocrinology, these things can actually be altered to be female, and they have been on me. So what am I? Am I biologically male? Am I biologically female? Well, I'm a bizarre contemporary amalgam, I guess, at this point, right? Like, pumping myself full of estrogen is going to have a holistically feminizing biological effect. Do you know what I mean? So could you say I'm just biologically male now? I wouldn't say of course, I'm not going to say I'm the same as like your mother, your sister, or whatever, right? Obviously, my chromosomes are coded a certain way, but am I just like a regular dude? No, I'm not a regular dude. I'm not just like a regular dude in a dress, you know what I'm saying? There are differences and there are nuances. Whatever. Anyway, how did I get from public bathroom, diarrhea, whatever? Oh, hold on, my dad's coming up to my room. I need to pause this. Yeah, I just don't want to edit this. I just wanted to come on here and talk for a little bit and just mouth off, because what I do best is divergent conversation, and I love to philosophize. I've been taking really good care of myself recently, actually. I'm not going to get into that, whatever. So, actually, yeah, I feel like I know everyone says this, right? I feel like I have ADD now. I feel like I feel like I'm absolutely incapable. I watch podcasts and their conversation seems so like linear and organized. And I'm so all over the place. I cannot control myself. I can't seem to curtail this endless verbal diarrhea. It's coming out of both ends today. And every day, actually, because I can't stop myself, and I actually feel really self-conscious and really upset about it, because sometimes I wish I could have a linear conversation, but my brain is cosmically being pulled and stretched in every which way. I can't stop myself. I'd love to love that about myself. I'd love to find my group of people that's just like, that's okay, that's fine. Or I'd love to somehow, I don't know. Is there some sort of pathological disorganization in my brain? Is this somehow a coping mechanism? Is this serving me in some deep-seated, shadowy way that I can outgrow? Obviously, it's not an aspect of myself that I've fully accepted, but I open my mouth and sounds fall out. Yeah, I feel kind of upset even talking about it now, because it's kind of intense, and I feel all over the place. I feel like I just can't even organize myself. Sometimes I just like dissociate from my body, and I'm watching myself and I'm like, do you ever shut the fuck up? Not in an abusive way, because I'm my best friend. I actually love even looking at myself. I'm like, oh, she's my best friend. I love it. I'm with myself all the time. I have conversations with myself all the time. You know, a lot of the time, actually, when I'm in my room, I have my camera on and I just watch myself, because I'm like, hey, I'm just like, today I had a matcha. I've been making matcha lattes. Don't get me started. Don't get me telling you how I make my matcha lattes. First of all, because that's patented information. But also because I'll be here for ages telling you like how I do this and do that and do this. I just love matcha lattes because we have a wealth of data on matcha that demonstrates that it's highly antioxidative. I've been so passionate about health recently. I'm generally passionate about health. You should see how many pills I'm on. Today, when I went into Subway, I had a little jar filled with so many pills I couldn't close it properly. And I'm just adding more and more and more. I'm starting supplements all the time. Hi. All right, love you. That's my dad. He calls me Charles. That's my boy name. Charles. Because I'm his son. I don't mind that. That doesn't give me dysphoria at all. But I have these moments where it's like I'm in the middle of a topic, but I jump ship and I go to the next topic. See, this is like, I feel embarrassed about it. And this is why I don't want to edit this video, because I sort of want you to bear witness to my pathological bouncing. Maybe it's not pathology. Maybe this is just what I incarnated to do. I need to meditate on this. Because I think I'm really smart. I think I'm really smart. I just can't channel it very well. It's cute though, isn't it? I'm just getting better at doing nails. Yeah. God, wow. My original topic of me talking about saving the world and being born to be a conversationalist and whatnot, I want to put out videos, and I have for years. And I know. I always say YouTube channel coming soon. I don't say that anymore because I procrastinate profusely. First of all, because I've been completely enculturated to be riddled with shame and self-preservation. And I just cringe at myself constantly. It is really sad. But also nothing. That's actually the reason. If I was just more confident, I'd just put things out there. And I am freakishly confident in many ways. But there's something vulnerable about talking to the camera like this. I do 4 fresh mint and green tea bags. I cut a lemon into thirds, a lime into thirds, and do a splash of apple cider vinegar. Put some ice in there. The straw isn't right. I saw this guy on YouTube. He does ASMR. He's a South African guy. I should move to South Africa. So sexy. I'm so boy crazy. It's pretty obnoxious. I don't know if I'm ready for a relationship. I met a guy at the end of last year. I mean, like, he took my breath away as soon as I saw him. And I just sometimes on my dating journey, I'll come across like weird looking men, like peculiar. They have a weird energy about them, right? Because you know, on dating apps, you're just scrolling through endless homogenous facial features. Next. Like, who cares? Right? But this guy's like, he's a weird look about him. Like, he's not classically stunning at all. I hope he's not watching this. Ah! Oh my God. No, I'm going to function as if he's not watching this. I think he has my YouTube channel, so... But, no, I'm kidding. Anyway, whatever, he caught my attention, and, yeah, whatever. Like, of course I fell in love with the motherfucker. He's so lovely, and he was wonderful. But I realised as our romance began to swell, and the logistics of coming together monogamously became real, I was scared shitless because I realised, would you shut up? Someone keeps messaging me. I'm going to put my shit on silent. I realised, I'm not ready for a relationship at all. Hold on, who is this? Let me pause. Okay. Have I been staring at myself the whole time, actually? I don't know. I can't remember. I've been staring at myself all year. Someone from my past just messaged me, whatever. Anyway, long story short about this guy. I realized I wasn't ready for a relationship, and as much as I've been psychologically and in very abstract ways gearing up for romance, because it is the goal of my life, right, to find the man I'm going to settle down with. Do you know what I do all day long when I'm doing my self-care routine? I'm taking care of myself, I'm tending to this gorgeous boudoir, and I'm just like tending to the aspects of my life. I'm always doing it in service to my man. I know that sounds quite tacky, but it is true. It's what I do. I'm always like thinking, get the room nice and ready for him. Get myself nice and ready for him. You know, I'm just, it's what I do. It feels so warm. When I'm making myself a matcha, in my mind, I'm making myself a matcha for my husband as well. You know, it just feels good that way. My life just has more meaning and juice when I have a husband. And I do. He's just in here right now. You know? I sound mentally ill. But whatever. I realised as my romance evolved with this guy, I'm just not ready for a relationship because it was just quite laden with fear and disproportionate expectations, and it illuminated quite shadowy aspects of me. Doesn't eliminate the desire for a man, but I hunt but kind of in futility, because I'm like, where can it go? I feel like there are significant internal deficits that exist within me that are not conducive to cultivating a very feel good, healthy, beautiful relationship. So I look, but I kind of can't touch. It happens. A nice guy will come along. I'm like, oh, oof, oof, oof. And I think, ugh, you know what's going to happen if you go towards him, right? He's emotionally unavailable. You sink your teeth into him. He can't provide you with what you need. And the same video game plays all over again. Like, I've done this. I need to figure out how to get my thoughts more organized. I need to emancipate myself from the chronic sense of shame. I need to put out more organized videos. Maybe I just need to edit my thoughts and edit my videos. And then once I get my rhythm going, then, because I know once I get into it, I'll have a YouTube channel. And I know I can do this good. I know I can. Like, I know I got some good shit. I know I'm subversive. Like, I'm a pretty edgy thinker, right? I march to the beat of my own goddamn imagine if I had a vagina. That'd be full respect, power to the vag. But for me, it just doesn't go. I could never have a vagina. That'd be so upsetting. I actually love my audience on YouTube. I do. Like, you guys are so uplifting. And your comments actually uplift me enough to make me want to make YouTube videos. And I love how much you guys love trannies. I really do. I feel so supported and loved. Because in a world that publicly says, no, trannies, gross, blah, 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 to come to my YouTube channel and it's absolutely awash with men who just like find them sexy or find them fun or just like them. I'm like, oh, I have a place. I'm going to go. I could sit here for 2 hours talking about absolutely just whatever enters my brain. This is like a pretty unfettered, also look at this smoke, it's not pretty cool. This is a pretty unfettered slurry. Is that a word? Slurry? Is this a slurry? Did a slurry come up my ass in the public bathroom today? Yes. One ply toilet paper bullshit. I don't suck penis. I don't like sucking penis. Don't make me suck penis. I don't want to suck your penis, please. It doesn't matter how much you beg me to. I don't want to. You can't convince me into doing it. I don't want to. Get it on my face. It looks very beautiful, but it's not going in me. In any way. Stop. Also, I'm a top. Listen to me. Oh, yeah. No, that's fine, queen. I can't wait to eat your ass. No, I'm a top. Nothing goes there. Okay? Probably don't want to eat my ass actually after the story about the public bathroom. So, goal achieved. Should I just be a bit more reserved? Am I too much? I question myself constantly. Why didn't the straw work properly? I wanted to check in with you guys. I love you. Thanks. Yeah. Thanks. And thanks so much to the people. Oh my God. Thank you so much to the people who've been buying stuff off my Amazon wish list. I get packages. I'll open them. I'm like, oh. Yeah, I might actually, if you want to, like, I'm going to put my Amazon wish list in the description. And yeah, like, don't worry. I love your company. You don't have to buy me anything. But I ain't finna complain if you wanna. Feel free. It really helps out. Lastly, I should say this before I go. I just want money. I'm not asking for money from you. Again, wouldn't complain. But I'm not asking. What I'm just generally saying is, I was in the shop today and it was absolutely adorable. And there was little CBD oil and it was £50. I thought, if I was Kourtney Kardashian, I'd be like, yep, buy one of those. Oh, that's cute. Oh, buy one of those. And I wouldn't live exorbitantly, right? Like, this top is a tenner from Amazon. This is, oh my God, part of a pack of rings for like £3.50, right? This is like 50p. And these, don't know where I got it, whatever. Like, I'm a cheap bitch. Who cares? But I just want the freedom to be like, I'm going to take a bus into town and I'm going to go get some Chinese candy. I just want like a little bit of padding, you know? Yeah. Help me out there. And not saying give me money. Again, wouldn't complain. But I mean, just like, give me your energy. Give me your like wealth, right? Feed me, uplift me. Just be my cheerleader so I can get a modicum of money and power. I want power. Power over that ass. And also just power in the world, like power to just make a change. I blew a kiss to a homeless person today. I'm like, I'm saving the world one kiss at a time. That's my contribution. She's sitting there. And no, I mean, I really don't like how people ignore the homeless. I keep saying I'm going to go. I will. I don't like how people ignore the homeless. It just absolutely really hurts me. I know blowing a kiss is nothing, right? Like, obviously I could do way more. But I just think connect with them. Like, they're humans. People just like tune them out. I think, look at them, right? Give them a wave. Take care of yourself, yeah. Acknowledge. Don't ignore them. They're humans. We're all humans. I love you. Just take this love that's coming out my tits right now. This is like, it comes from a bottomless well because it doesn't run out, right? It's not like this highlighter where I use it every day and then eventually it runs dry. It's not like that. It's an infinite reservoir. And I can literally conjure it right now at will, right? I can just summon it. I can think of all the things I love about you. You're here with me. You're listening. You love me. You want the best of me, probably. And if you don't, but you probably do. And I can think about that, generating this warmth from within. I feel it rise up my chest right now. I can feel it come over my clavicles. I can feel it wrap its way around my neck. It's there and it's within you as well. And I can emanate it. I can deliberately project it towards you. It may sound overly abstract and floral, but it's there. It is there. I'm giving it to you. You can feel it too. You can use this as inspiration to summon from your own internal reservoir, and you can pass it along. Keep inspiring humans to do, because love is the most logical, evolved way. It is. And you know what? We're living in such a numbed, frazzled, materially oriented, productivity addicted, overstimulated, depressed and anxious and mental illness laden society. That messages like love and compassion can seem like wooden beads, flowery, hokey granola, freaking patchouli shit, you know? It's literally the most evolved and logical way. It produces the most salubrious, healthful, elevated result. It makes for the best, most optimal, beautiful human beings and the most functional system. Summon from your internal reservoir and spew forth. Really resisting the urge to make sexual jokes constantly. But I love, feel is coming out of me. Stop making sexual jokes, freaking pervert. It's there. You should try being with yourself as well. Like, this quiet is allowed. Not every single moment has to be stimulated, electrified, and you don't have to be talked at all day, every day. Listen to the little intricacies. Listen to the just rumbles and the electronics. So interesting. That car going by, where are they going? They have a whole life, just like me. They have a whole life and they're going to die as well. And there's another one, and they're going to die. Worms, by the way, that person that just drove by, worms are going to eat them. I promise, I actually promise worms are going to eat them. Not me, because I'm going to ascend to heaven, because I'm a queen, but that person going to get eaten by worms. But they're also going to have a rich, three-dimensional, crazy experience. And it might be horrible. But probably not. Humans just live on this hedonic treadmill. Even if you're living a shit life, moment to moment, you probably just have a low hum of neutrality or blah, right? Even if you're rich, even if you just are in an abusive situation, whatever. Oh, shut up. I'm such a psychedelic person. I've never done psychedelics before. This is why I don't need to, because I'm absolutely interminably philosophical. The last guy I was with couldn't wait to get away from me because I'm like this. Because I'm so heavy. He tried to take me to a hotel and he just wanted to have some fun with me, and in the end I was just too deep for his ass. And I ruined it for him. Whatever. On to the next person who can handle it. You see, I need a bomb-ass man to handle my depth and intensity. Or maybe none can. What if my destiny is to be a single lady? That is inconceivable to me. Not agonizing. It's just I don't even have the data to process that concept, because my whole life has been even physiologically gearing up to be a wife. I don't know. Whatever. Right, I'm gonna go for real now. Okay, sorry. Right, I can't stop myself. I'm interminable, and I got some candies in my bag actually. I will go. I promise I will. Just look. I will. I promise I'm gonna go. I keep saying it. Wait, first of all, look at my new purse. Aww, it's cute, isn't it? I got it from Amazon. And I got these candies that I'm fin to eat right now. Oh yeah, I got these Chinese candies from the Chinese store. It says, and my YouTube channel's going to get deleted now. And I got these Pom Hearts. Alright, gonna eat. Love you.